Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate.
Who else could I trust more than...
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from the Indies, but now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut. The LWO looking to turn. The follower, no joking around here. Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
He's able to avoid heavy contact.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing.
And now the tag. Deep arm drag. Well, that'll do some serious damage.
Put down face first.
Placing her in the corner.
Nowhere to go, being victimized.
Muay Thai training really showing off here. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps. And a stomp to the gut.
Just mounted with punches and not
Caving in the abdomen. Arm wringer applied and followed by a lariat right to the face. Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
tough night so far for Zelina. Buffet of strikes.
Harlem sidekick. Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Striking at will.
Setting it up. Boom. Man, what timing on that counter. The challenger is going for it. And the champion gets a shoulder up just before two. Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Rolling elbow. Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Downward spiral. Zelina being sized up.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes. Perfect execution by the champion. It keeps it. Oh, God. Cruz is facing a beatdown. Cruz has got to get his wits about him. Harlem sidekick cover. We're going to shut this down.
Champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, the King and the Queen.
Duo shares was evident here tonight.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champions something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First, they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it. He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's.
And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her... Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The war... No joking around here. The Unified Tag Titles.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Takes is insane.
Power like that is what makes our champion so intimidating.
All night long. Oh, this is just flat out punishment. Taking their time. Vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. Vertical suplex.
There is full concentration on demolishing the competition right now.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
Fallaway slam.
This absolutely brings new meaning to ragdolling your opponent.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And power with a sidewalk slam.
An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized. Look at this, just driving the knee into the spine.
With the counter.
Eric able to take a stand there.
But Eric has to push now while there's an opening.
Oh! Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Snapmare could set something else up.
What a blow.
Carefully measured right.
He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
Ain't nothing holding him back here.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Oh, what a power slam. Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for Rex.
And a drop.
He takes hold.
Just incredible power.
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
He's in for it now. He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring. What a press.
Authority has been established right now.
Got it. What a match and what a great team.
Your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing at NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up, the Unified Champions.
The following is a inter tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Queen and the King.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unification match is about to be unleashed. There you see what's at stake. The NXT.
Grab your pop. And try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before. Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
Stalking here could be a prelude to something big. Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
This can only be bad for him. Vulgar display of power here.
And these attacks do a lot more than just wear you down. They get to you mentally as well.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. And right now, this is just one hell of a beating happening. Got flipped upside down there. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Oh my, sent flying.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Oh, right into a counter.
King able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Maybe King's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Body slam.
And he's tagging his partner in. Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Uh-oh. Harlem side kick.
Oh, ow.
Turn out the lights. Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
Jane has no control here.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized. Tag, there it is.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless,
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
and the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle this match?
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but pretty hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
This might not be the right time to jump in the ring. Let's not give them the stage they want quite yet.
Sure. You just hang out, kick your feet up, help yourself to the food. I'll be busy trying to keep this brand afloat.
I've got just the thing to keep the crowd...
The following is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 163 pounds, the King. From New York, the Queen!
I got a hell of a live event.
Hey, it's good to see you.
For you,
Pleased. And as silly.
relax. Damien?
You want to go
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like...
So,
Eventually, but not yet.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and...
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack. things off. It's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last, and
he goes for the quick pin attempt. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Likely just trying to sap out some energy with that cover.
Big time powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen. That is something else. Rough landing. Wait for it.
Alabama slam. These are big power moves becoming more devastating attempt. Laying out with a power slam.
This is a very convincing display of power we are seeing in front of our eyes. That is something else. Rough landing.
And there's no two ways about it. This is dominance, gentlemen. How strong! What a press! And there's no two ways about it. This is dominance, gentlemen. He's going for the pin. Hold it over. This is it. Shoulders down. Just gets the shoulder up.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
What a barrage of stops.
McDonough lacking that surge of energy right now.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Hard landing.
Unleashed might and force.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey. Now with one arm. And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease. Dodge is out of the way.
Boom! What a drop kick. On the mark.
Standing moonsault gets all of it.
Adding a little flair to a damaging impact. Quite the showmanship. Mike. Uh-oh.
Great.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down. Able to turn it into a cover of their own. No, he pops the shoulder before three.
He's determined to keep this matchup going. Oh, just manhandling their opponent.
A fall-away slam.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Oh, look at the impact here. Just boom.
Pummeling the chest of their opponent.
This is brutal. Endless blows.
You can't get caught
Outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
down with a backbreaker.
Wow.
And now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing.
Guys, they're getting a little too close for comfort.
Stop hiding behind Cole, Saxton.
Tossed around like a rag doll. Oh, tossed aside.
Thunderous power slam.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD's got to find his spot and take advantage.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close. He beats the count. Barely.
Oh, I can't see this going on much longer.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
J.D. McDonough. Here we go. Cover. And a kick out of only one.
He's still got more left in the tank.
And JD gets that turned back on.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing.
And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away. Boom! Alabama slam. And JD gets out of the way. Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Oh, he saw it coming.
Target square on McDonough. Trouble's coming.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch.
Big time powerbomb.
Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
Makes a cover. Oh, finally, monumental victory.
Here is your winner, King.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application?
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you...
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too.
this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they'd consider me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Sent flying over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
Hoist their opponent all the way up. Just holding their opponent there. That's a 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. They can go all night. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done. Oh, just manhandling their opponent. And there's the follow-away slam.
There is a hunt happening right now, and the prey is helpless.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
power with a sidewalk slam.
And Dominic's confidence being kept in check with that hit.
Backbreaker delivered, and that'll have you walking funny.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down deep.
Then a knee right to the throat. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
guys, I have a feeling someone is about to get their chest caved in.
I think it's happening. My goodness. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Getting tossed around.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Power slam. And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some backpedaling. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Oh, he had that scouted.
And Mysterio needed that badly.
Prime opportunity now for Dominic to get some separation and gather himself.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Oh, my, what a splash.
Has to mind the referee here. Has to avoid the countout. What a press.
That core area really getting lit up.
Sliding into the ring now. And that'll about do it, folks. As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop. And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Dominic needs to find an opening fast.
This is unreal strength.
Just another insane display of power.
He's bracing for it.
Just incredible power. Repeated displays of power are painting an ugly picture here. That is something else. Rough landing. And the intensity of each attack is only getting more furious.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. And you are seeing someone who is doing anything they want at will.
She get airline miles for that. This absolutely brings new meaning to ragdolling your opponent.
Now with one arm.
And when you can manhandle your opposition like this, you become a lion playing with its food.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention!
Fallon Henley and JD McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing, and tonight the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of time.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery.
Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite condition to pull off something like that.
Getting tossed. The power on display.
Taking their time. Vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible.
Saxton?
Shut up, Corey.
Just continuous domination being shown. Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
Fallaway slam!
And right now, this is just one hell of a beating happening. He's got him here. He's got him up.
And oh!
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
Down with a backbreaker.
Look at this, just driving the knee into the spine.
This is not looking good for him.
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Not even a one count there.
Not time to expect victory yet. Connects on the kick. Uh-oh.
Wards off that offense from Priest.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering. Hang on, is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
Putting a stop to this interference.
Switching the script on him here.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing.
What impact!
Right in the kisser.
Oh, my God.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Big clothesline. And the momentum's clearly against Priest now.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
And finishing up high.
We're about to take a trip south of heaven. Priest was right on target.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough? Better hold up on the victory parade.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Oh, Alabama slam. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out. Oh, my gosh. Oh, with authority. Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many. These are the kinds of attacks that can put a superstar on the shelf for a long time. This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term... effects.
And he is daring his opponent to face him with the steel chair.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Ouch! This is just getting uncomfortable at this point.
Oh, just a straight deadlift, the power into a dominator.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch.
Down we go. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength. Revolution's in the spinning power bomb.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, King.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk...
The following contest.
There you see what's at stake. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
The champ is digging deep, using every last drop of power. Sent flying.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Taking their time. Vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. And with one arm. One strong attack after another. Uh-oh. Look at this!
Uh-oh is right. And there's the fall-away slam.
It's like we're seeing the power of an uncaged animal right now.
Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop.
When is enough enough? We get the point already.
Oh, my, what a splash. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged. Uh-oh. Rollins escaping danger.
Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
That's just a beatdown.
The champ just striking at will. Merciless display towards the challenger.
Oh!
Backbreaker delivered
and now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing.
He's quickly assuming control here.
He's peaking now, absolutely reaching another level. Was tossed. She could airline miles for that. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
What a throw.
The champ creating some distance with that move. Down with force.
German suplex. But that's not all. Into a left-cord lariat. What a combination. Rollins struggling. Rollins in deep, deep trouble.
Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around and...
all the momentum into a spinning powerbomb.
Well, it's... Can't make that pay off. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh, God.
and his body seems to be the preferred target.
Two count.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Another leg drop.
Carefully measured knee drop. Beautiful back kick.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the King and the Queen.
They've done it. A well-deserved...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together.